How would our lives change for the better if we could improve the impact of every conversation that we ever had with anybody at any time? You know, I know a way to do this because I learnt it from two major people. And I know that if we can do this with our written communication, if we can do it with our video communication, if we can do it with our face-to-face communication, life just gets better. Now, my first learning was from Ted Nicholas. And Ted Nicholas, who became a friend of mine, probably the best marketeer that ever lived, in my opinion, said this to me. He said, 75% of the buying decision is made at the headline. I just want to add a word to that, not to change what Ted said, but to just add another thought process to it, which is this. 75% of the buy into decision is made at the headline. And what do I mean by that? Well, I mean this, is if we're talking to somebody, historically, I've learned that every communication is an attempt to persuade someone else to do or avoid doing something now or in the future. Let me say it again. Every communication is an attempt to persuade someone else to do or avoid doing something now or in the future. And if we believe that that is what all communication is, then obviously we need to engage somebody rapidly to make sure that they then buy into, as well as buy, our idea that we're talking about. Now, if we're talking about a product or service, they're going to buy it. But if we're talking about an idea, they're going to buy into it. The other one is this. Sales Letters That Sizzle by Herschel Gordon Lewis. Fantastic book. Read this years and years ago. And the major message I took from this, and I took a lot of lessons from it, but the major message I took from, just say that again, the major message I took from this was this. Fire your big guns first. Or in other words, put the major part of your message up front. And that is how we engage people better than we may have done in the past by burying the lead, as it's called in journalistic terms, instead of bringing it up front and central. So what I want to do today is to take myself forward and go, Peter, when I'm communicating, am I making certain that I am engaging people very quickly? I'm firing my big gun first and not leaving it to page 4 of the web page or page 3 of the email, that I'm firing that big gun first, and I'm making certain by making that headline, that first thing that I'm saying, so engaging that either people are 70% buying it or 70% buying into it. Now, I'm sure that you can take that away and you can use that in everything that you do in your life. As you gather, I'm fiddling about with the buttons here, as you often see me do, which is crazy. But I continue to wish you every success as you apply this idea and in all your adventures in life. There's plenty more of my videos about here. They're always short and sharp like this with a key idea that you can take away. Perhaps you might want to watch some of those. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye for now.